Okay, right now I will talk about the topic that is not really controversial, but I will state why not the human, I'm talking of all living matter, has some kind of free will. Okay, I really don't know what it is. Let's define it like the capacity to do whatever you want. There are some restrictions applied to all matter, or living matter, as they say. It includes plants, microbes, animals, whatever. The first restriction is the law of conservation of matter. You will see the wiki link below. It states that the matter cannot be created or destroyed. This law is not really true at all, because tiny amount of matter can be converted to energy, but in the day-to-day living it doesn't happen. Usually it's related with a nuclear fission or nuclear fusion, but usually in the living matter, in the daily life of any of these animals, it doesn't really happen. Or it happens in a very tiny amount. The second rule is a bit tricky. Is the law of conservation of energy. Also have the wiki link below. According to this rule, the energy cannot be destroyed or created. That is not really true. Usually, you must get some energy from somewhere, and usually you transform it to another kind of energy. In the scenario of the living matter, the energy is converted from a used thing to something very useless. One example is when you eat something, you destroy the molecular links with food, and afterwards these molecular links, when they are broken, the living things, cells or animal, whatever, use this molecular energy containing these links in order to move, to live, to have this equilibrium between the membrane that is very needed for the life and so on. Once this energy is spent, this energy is becoming something very useless, that is a molecular movement or heat, and is not useful for the living matter, and this organism has to look for new source of energy. The third rule is usually associated with the rule of survival. You must take decisions that help you to survive in the world. In order to get better animals or whatever, you get better sex mate or whatever. This is the rule associated with the natural selection and so on. There is another rule that you also can violate the previous one. You say you don't want to survive, but if you don't want to accomplish another goal, like save your offspring, or try to save food for your sex mate or whatever, you can violate the previous one, not the first and the second one. You see third. And finally, usually for social animals, very high level mammals, usually you have a social rules. The social rules are laws that must follow the individuals within the society. Usually these rules are followed by bees, ants, humans, wolves, this kind of animal that live in a society. They have some rules that you must follow in order to keep the society living. In the case of the human, you are allowed to break this rules. You can break any rule. You can kill, you can rob, you can do anything you want. But if you get caught, you get severe consequences for doing such acts, like prison. In the case of the Middle East, you can get cuffed, you can mutilate your hand and so on. These kind of rules are very, very important in order to the society get works smoothly. Outside these rules these 5 rules that I have mentioned before: law of conservation of matter, law of conservation of energy, the law of survival, the denial of survival in order to complete another account, and the social rules. You are allowed to do whatever you want. I don't know what do you think. I would like to read some comments about that, and yeah, it's a written one or a video one, and I really want to know what do you think about these 5 rules that delimit the free will of the living matter, not just the human. Okay, thank you.